You know, if you're walking down the street, you can usually pinpoint a person from the FGC right away. Usually they got a little more swag in their walk. You know, they got an extra limp in their step. You know, I just know right away. Or they're usually wearing a Broken Tear t-shirt.
Oddly enough, this is only my second year at EVO.
I've been coming to EVO since, I believe, 2007.
I've been coming out for, I guess, 8 years now.
I've been coming to EVO since they first called it EVO, shortly after B5, and I apologize to the OGs that are watching this. The reason why I never went to B5s or B4 is because my friends didn't want to tell me about this scene. They didn't want to tell me about Shoryuken.com because they didn't want me winning or beating them in the arcade.
I make it out to EVO because it's always the biggest tournament.
It represents everything I've liked about games and competition and excitement.
What motivates other people to come to EVO is being in a room where they know all the killers are in the world. You know, a lot of people are here who are like more new school, you can say, and got into the scene by watching a lot of these godlike players. You know, the Daigos, the Magos, the Justin Wongs, and people like them. So they come here to get a chance to actually see them play in person. And not just that, you might get paired up and play them in your pool, and you might body them.
You know, obviously EVO is in Vegas, it's in North America, so we're not going to get a lot of international competition here. So when these guys come out, they got something to prove. They're like, hey, yeah, we see you guys got to have this big tournament, but you guys don't have us there.
We got people from France, we got England players, we got Singapore, the French Guiana, we have players from everywhere.
You got to put your coast on the map. I remember when, you know, Singapore made their showing here, a real strong showing in 2011, you know, because they wanted to let, not just USA, but they wanted to let the world know, it's like, hey, we exist and we got strong players. You know, look at us. We're going to go wherever we can to put our country on the map.
I am from Santiago, Chile, South America. The international community comes to EVO because this is the biggest battlefield on the planet for fighting games. So everyone wants to have the experience of measuring themselves against players from other regions that they won't have a chance to play otherwise. So this is where everyone wants to be.
Regardless of what game you play, regardless of who you know, you always are still part of this community. Whether you play Tekken, whether you play Street Fighter, whether you play Persona, Guilty Gear, DOA, the thing is that we're one collective. We go to the store and buy games, we all wait to play our video games.
We're all these dudes across the entire freaking world that love one thing. Even though we might be scattered at some point, we might have our big SoCal scene, we might have our big East Coast scene, but for one day, or actually for one weekend, we're all going to be in the same spot. Everyone from everywhere loving the exact same thing.
It's so easy for somebody to say, hey, we like Street Fighter. All of us are going to like hang out, play video games. Hey, you like Mortal Kombat? We're going to all hang out, play video games. Or just in general, hey, we like video games. Let's all meet at an arcade, someone's house, or any place like that. Or Las Vegas, Nevada, and spend hundreds of dollars to play a game with other people that we hardly even know.